Welcome back. We're in the home stretch. We're on skill number 9, which is color matching. So I had mentioned in an earlier one of the tutorials that Neatark has created a graphics library for those attending the infographics workshop. And these are to use for your infographics. So I'm going to show you how you can do color matching because maybe it's the right shape, the right graphic, but the wrong colors. So there's ways that you can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the Neatark graphics library that I created, and I have these of little children. So let's just say you're going to be doing an infographic about Halloween safety and children, and you want to go ahead and have Halloween colors in your infographic. So one of the things you can do is you can go to Pinterest and you can type in a topic. And I typed in Halloween color scheme. And then what you need to do is you need to find one of these color schemes you like. So let's say I like this one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and copy image. Then I'm going to minimize that. And I'm going to go to my slide and paste. Now the reason I'm doing that is so that I have my color scheme here for the future. So in this case I put it by my slide, but if I was creating an infographic I can put it off to the side of my infographic and then I can go back and get the colors. So the option of the eyedropper is only available in the 2013 version of PowerPoint. However, it is available in the as early as the 2007 version of Publisher. So if I needed to get these actual colors numbers, I could put it in Publisher and do it that way. Or another way is through Color Picker, which is a free online tool that we showed at the infographics workshop. So right now I'm just going to concentrate on this option in 2013, and these skills are translatable in Publisher as well. So I have my little icon of a little girl here, and if I want her to be one of these Halloween colors, I double click on the object I want to recolor, and what I can do is go to the shape fill, and when I do that I have an eyedropper function that's available, and I click on that and then I can choose different colors. So in this case, let's say I want her to be this brown, and then for the little boy I can double click on him, go to shape fill, eyedropper, and choose that color orange. So then they match. And I choose different swatches like this because this is taken specifically from a photograph, and as you can look at this picture, all of these colors look really well and natural together. So that's why I chose them. So that's one way to do it. And then also for my background, so let's say I want to change my background. So let's say you were going to put a background on your infographic. I can go to Format Background, and then the color. I have the eyedropper there as well. I can choose that, and I could choose this lighter color for my background. Because since I chose darker colors for my little people, I want a lighter color so I have the contrast. And then all the other objects that I use in or illustrations I use in my infographic, I would want to stay along this color scheme. So I don't need this one, I don't need that one. I can move these off to the side. And then I can add other things that I want. So if I were to go to print, it's going to show me just what's on that slide. And in this case, I have that colored background along with the children. So that's one way that I can recolor. So I can go back if I want to make more changes. And let's say I also wanted this teddy bear put in there. And I can change the color on that as well. So this teddy bear is made up of various different shapes that make up the teddy bear. So here, I'm going to move my color swatch over by it. And I'm going to zoom into my teddy bear. And then each piece I'm going to have to recolor. So I clicked on his arm, format, shape fill, and then eyedropper. Remember, I want to stay, I have an actual color scheme. I want to stay within it. I can choose these then. And the outline is still in that lighter, and maybe you want to leave that. So each piece now, and then since that I'm going to stay in that same color for each piece, it's the last color I use, so all I have to do is go to the shape fill and that color will be there. And see how I have to click on each piece because these were all grouped together, not combined. And I can change them. So then I can get it to match my color scheme. Now the other thing you might have is, let's say you work for a company that you have a very specific logo and colors with the logo. Using the same function, you can match those same colors in your logo. And that way you have continuity and consistency and look much more professional instead of having a blue that's kind of like the blue that you have, or in this case, a orange that's kind of like the orange for my logo. So that's how you can recolor. And thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me for the next one as well.